now.
Well, the first question I have is, how do you feel? How do you feel after winning that tournament?
Well, I think it's well for me it's fine because this is the first tournament I win with money, you know. And well, it's like I feel better. I don't know. I know. Yeah. Well, I
Uh,
mean,
okay. I think Simon said he
uh,
was throwing out the trash, so we'll get him into the conversation when he gets back.
User left your
I
channel.
have a question though about your tactic. You guys seem to field a lot of skirmish units, a lot of archers and slingers. What's the purpose behind that?
well, if you are trying to face Albania or any barbarian faction, you have no chance in a melee fight. So you have to try to kite him, or well, you can do whatever you want. Well, the first thing you have to do is to destroy their cap, and then you have like you won the fight already because they have nothing to do against your bows. You know, the only way to destroy their bows is or with more bows or with cavalry. So that's why we were going to the cavalry fight with some infantry supporting them, and after that we already know that we are going to win. Yeah, it's like our infantry is not that strong, and well, if you take a look, most of the matches we're playing it's against barbarian factions, so that's why we're playing with or well kiting game, going back, shooting, going back,
Yeah.
and trying to destroy their camp. And well, if they don't pick a barbarian faction, well, like barbarian has no counter, so the only way to win things is with more bows. Yeah, in a mini fight you have nothing to do.
Yeah, we did see that a lot. You guys did really good at getting the cav advantage. You were able to engage well with your cav and bring in support with your spear units, along with your archer fire. And like you said, after you took out the cav, you pretty much just kited for the majority of the battle with your archers. And I saw up to like 300 plus kills on one of your archers in one of the previous battles.
Yeah, and it's like with cavalry and skirmish units you can win everything.
And then we have a
Infantry is
question.
not so important. Yeah, tell me.
Oh yeah, infantry. Yeah, we just noticed you use infantry as just a buffer to protect your archers.
Yeah, well, depends because in this tournament was no rules, so they push with their cavalry, or archers will be that. So that's why we were playing with a lot of cap in most of the match because we want to protect the the bows. And to protect the bows, we have the infantry also. But if they can push, we have to send the cavalry. Then the infantry is, in my opinion, the infantry is just a way to stop the infantry, to stop a rush. Because what, well, a unit will die only with bows because you cannot do anything against. Well, people think that you will win a match because you have better infantry than the other one, and that's not true. You can play even with a unit which costs 200 money, and with bows you will destroy the other one, even if that unit is the best unit in the game. Yeah, it's like to protect the bows.
Yeah, we saw you do that a lot, just using fairly weak units to protect your bows, but after the engagement, you had so much archer support that you would rout that unit within like 20, 30 seconds of it being engaged with your melee unit.
Yeah, well, we prefer to lose an infantry unit earlier than a scream unit. So that's why we never lose a scream unit. Well, I will tell you something. A good player, it's, well, the difference between a good player and a good player is not only micro, which, well, that's make a difference because micro will make you to win a scream battle.
Yeah.
But, well, you have to build. You want to win, you have to. If you want to, the The other player are the player who has a really good maker, but in this game you have to have a very good tactics, how to build a faction, and of course, if you want to win, you should know which is the way to win another faction. I mean, counter faction.
Is that why you guys switched to Macedon and Egypt in that last fight?
Yeah, that's the reason.
Okay, and then we have a question here on the elephants. Do Egypt have the best elephants, and why were you bringing elephants into the battle? I noticed you brought them, I would say, a lot
Well,
of the time.
yeah. Well, the only way to destroy with infantry, like was in Arveni and those factions, is like, okay, Arveni has the worst game in this game, so elephants will destroy in 10 seconds the best melee unit in this game also. So if they have no skirm, and our elephants will destroy completely any unit, a charge, and after the charge also. So we only have to charge with elephants and they will destroy any units. Doesn't matter which unit. So the melee problem of elephants is that if you shoot at them with fire arrows, they will rout and they will kill themselves. So like elephants is the most difficult unit to use in this game, but also the most important unit in this game.
You're
You have
saying
to
you have to
support
use the
them
elephants to just stop.
to
You're
barbarian
using it
fast.
to just stop
Yeah.
the military or the infantry units.
Well, not only for that. Elephants is you charge with an elephant, you will destroy any unit, so you can use them as well to stop them also, but you can use them to win a melee fight. Look, I'm sending an elephant and only a melee unit against three melee units. If I stop them with my melee unit and I charge from their backs with my elephants, I give for sure that those units will die in 10 seconds, something like that. So yeah, elephants are really important, but you have to play safe with them.
Yeah, we did see you guys use them very effectively. Also to stop cav charges, I saw that both times actually. Cav just would hit a
Well,
brick wall when they would hit those elephants.
yeah, but when you are playing with elephants, it's not a good idea to charge cavalry because cavalry is it doesn't matter if the elephant was charged by the cavalry, they will die pretty fast. But if you don't get charged with the cavalry with the elephant, I mean with the cavalry to the elephants, it's a good idea to charge. Well, if you charge with elephants, doesn't matter which unit it is. I mean, even if it's cavalry, if it's spikes, whatever. If you don't get the charge with the elephant, you will destroy everything. So that's why you have to play always with a unit who has fire arrows. You are playing against a faction with elephants. Hi, Simon.
Hey Simon,
Yep, I'm
we were
back.
just talking about your current tactic. When did you guys come up with your skirmish tactic, your guerrilla style of play? Have you guys been using that since
Well,
the start?
it's a bit like Shogun style with the matchlock there.
Oh yeah.
Since, well, heavy infantry can't catch up to bows, and usually most people don't bring much horses here, because they don't do really good against heavy infantry. So it's really safe to bring a few skirmishes, and if you kill all the horses, you can pretty much win the game easily.
Yeah, we saw you guys do that in almost every single battle, where you just won the cav fight and then just long kitings. Yesterday you had about a 15-minute kite battle against Team Palaskos, and I think you guys you weren't able to win that one because you had just I think 6 archer units left fighting about like 8 pike
Yeah,
units.
we had no armor left. No, yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. And while I was playing with slingers from Arberni, that they suck, completely suck. Never play with them.
Yeah, they really are bad. And 50 minutes kiting is nothing. I mean, we had already battled like 40 minutes kiting, and in the end, we won. So, yeah. But those are rare, really.
So, do you guys have any advice on how you would even beat your strategy?
Just bring a decent amount of horses and, well, save them. I mean,
Yeah.
usually horses are the first who's dying on the field.
And never try to don't engage with a cavalry fight near to the infantry of your enemy. Because even if you have better cavalry, you will lose them against infantry. And another thing, if you are trying to play against a kiting army, you have to play with the warrior. Well, you have to play with the cavalry in your gem, and of course with the ability of warrior.
You're saying in order to defeat it, you need to win the cavalry battle and keep your cavalry alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can
Yeah.
use your cavalry just against our range and ignore our cavalry. But that's really difficult since our cavalry will, well, try to kill yours. And so light horses are really good against skirmishes, and heavy horses can't catch up them, so, well, things like Sarasa horse or light horse or, I don't know, shock cap is faster than melee horse, I think. Those types can easily get your bows.
Yeah, you guys did a really good job protecting a lot of your bows, just a lot of kiting. Did you feel
Yeah.
that most of the whole tournament, did it just play in your style, or did you have difficulty trying to pull off that strategy?
No, usually many go for heavy infantry builds, and I think everyone we fought brought heavy infantry, and yeah, that's not really difficult to play against with kiting, since they usually just stood there and waited for us. They could have also just push us into a corner, and then we wouldn't be able to escape, but most just boxed up or try to hold or whatever.
Yeah, but it was very well played. So now, do you have any advice or anything to say to everyone watching? As a final.
The most important thing in this, yeah, the most important thing in this game, if you want to win, is like 80% to win. The build you're playing, the build, and you know how to counter an enemy. You cannot play what you want to play because you will lose probably. Like against, I don't know, against Rome, you should know that Suebi is the most important counter against Rome. Those things well, that's like I said, 80%.
So knowing all the factions and knowing their counter, that's what people should learn
Yeah.
first going into this game if they want to get better.
Yep.
Okay, good advice. Okay, so that was the interview with our supreme champions of the tournament. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to stop by and check them out. And take it easy, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for playing in my tournament, you guys.
Yep, thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, so take it easy. I'm going to end the stream here and go on the site. I'll give you guys the info for that
What tournament?
and check out everything there.